Hey fellow producer, this is Onesto, and today we're taking a look at Ashlight, Native Instruments' newest Kontakt Library. Ashlight focuses on epic sounding atmospheres, pulsating textures, and evocative keys, so let's take a look. In Ashlight you have two layers which are pretty much two different sound engines. You have your grain layer, and you have your sample module here. When it comes to the grain module, you have a really streamlined granular synthesis engine. If you're unfamiliar with granular synthesis, it's pretty much just takes the sample, chops up into tiny pieces called grains, and then it layers them on top of one another, giving you really unique textures and just like really cool sound design moments. So I can take this sample, and if you just turn some dials, it can suddenly become this. I made a video about granular synthesis, so if you want to learn more about it, just click the video here. When I took a closer look at the grain sources, I found a lot of really kind of cinematic, Foley-like sound sources that are pretty cool. So let's just kind of demo a couple of them. A water phone, that's kind of cool. So let's hear that. Yeah, that one's really interesting. I'll go ahead and highlight that one. Great. And then carbon. What on earth does carbon even mean? Let's find out. That sounds cool. Yeah, that one's really gorgeous. When it comes to the sample module, as I was scrolling through the different types of samples, I noticed that once again, there were a lot of unconventional sound sources in here. So in addition to finding a lot of instruments that you would expect from Native Instruments, you will get a lot of interesting things like rubbed metals, wood, glass, ceramics, stuff that's kind of similar to the granular module. So let me take you through a few of these samples here. So like wood ceramics, for example. Cool. But let's say we just drag this start point to like right here. A little more. Here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then let's take a look at like stone scrape. Let's hear that one. Yeah, that's a cool like noise texture to kind of add beneath something. Yeah, going through it does really feel like a lot of these are all about dark cinematic soundscapes and moments. Wow, that's really, really delicate. That's great. And it seems like whenever you hit like different keys, it gets like different samples. So it's not just like pitching the same sample up and down. I think you actually have like a mapped multi-sample instrument. Of course, the idea is that you would combine both layers together. So let's see how it sounds. Yeah, that sounds really cool. And that was very easy to do. Just choosing a grain sample, mix them together and get something hopefully pretty beautiful. And I almost forgot, if you want to learn more about Ashlight, go ahead. In the description, I have a link there so you can like check and learn more about it. And while you're down there, if you can consider clicking the like button, helps the channel a whole lot. Thanks. All right, let's make something with Ashlight. This is exciting. Let's do this thing. Cool, something crashed already. We're off to a delightful start. Okay, I want strings. That just sounds like what I want right now. Void choir. Yeah, let's use that one. What kind of chords should we play? All right, I like the chords, but don't like that preset. So let's try something else out. I like that one better. Let's just get another track, and I want to get a bass in here now. I started Dinosaur Love. Let's see why. Yeah, I think I like that. Great. Should I do a vocal melody thing or an ARP? Let's do a vocal melody. Let's take a quick break from Ashlight and get where is it? Where they have so many things here. Exhale, sweet. Okay, I like that as a percussion element. Let's do something with that. Let's try something from the slices this time. Okay, it's gonna take some time, but let's figure this thing out. Okay, don't like that after all. Let's try this one. All right, I found something. I just wanted to point out that doing vocal chops or anything like that, even when you have a wonderful tool like Exhale, you're still gonna just come across like dead ends, and that's totally fine. Just pick something else. Just keep jumping around until something inspires you enough to that you like it and want to keep it around. So I found something I like. And that's cool. So now let's write that in. Yeah, that's fine. I know it's not like all quantized enough yet, but whatever. Let's go on to another section here. And this, I want to really make use of the Granular engine. But before I do that, I do want to lay down like something with keys. Okay, I kind of barely have something, but let's try it. I barely like that, so we'll go ahead and keep it. Cool, now let's have fun with our granular synthesis engine here. Okay, maybe like a little counter melody thing. Okay, I gotta go. Oh my gosh. All right. You know, before I end, I need to add in some kind of percussion. Cool. We gotta layer this stomp thing with something else. Sure. Let's try this one. That sounds sloppy, but let's do it. Okay. Let's listen to it all. I can feel my wife hovering outside the door wanting me to leave. Okay, so let's listen to it real quick. Cool. That was fun. If you couldn't tell, that was extremely influenced by Odessa's A Moment Apart. So anyways, thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you want to learn more about this plugin, I have some links in the description to check out. Hoping to hang out again later.